Once upon a time, a Lama who was working in a faraway monastery in a village wrote a letter to the chief monk of the monastery. In the letter, he wrote, "Please send one more Lama. We need him here." Chief monk called all his disciples and read that letter in front of them. Then he said, "I would like to send 5 of you." One Lama asked, "But why 5 when he has asked only for 1?" Chief replied, "You will know later. If I will send 5 Lamas, then it is not certain that even one will reach, because way is long and distractions are hundreds." Disciples laughed, as they thought it was stupid to send 5 monks when they have asked for 1. But Chief insisted and selected 5 monks and sent them. Next morning, their journey started. When they were passing by a village, a messenger came running to them and said, "Our priest has died and we need a priest. A good salary and accommodation will be given by us." Village looked quite rich and prosperous. So one of them said, "I would like to stay here because that is too a Buddha's work. I am going to stay here. You 4 will be enough, as only 1 is needed in the monastery." So one monk dropped there. Next day, as they were passing by outskirts of the kingdom, king, who was passing by them on horse, looked at them and stopped. One young monk looked healthy and radiant. He said to him, "Wait, I am looking for a young man for my daughter to get married. I have been looking for a groom, and you seem to be exactly right. Are you ready to marry my daughter? I have only 1 daughter, and after marriage, my whole kingdom will be yours." Young monk found this opportunity as good to settle and agreed to king's request. He said goodbye to his friends and left with the king. Now, 3 monks who were left became aware that chief was right. Ways long and distractions are in hundreds. 3 decided that they will be careful and not to be distracted by any such distractions. However, from deep down, they were jealous of the 2 monks who left them. Third night, they lost their way. At night, they could see only 1 light lamp. They went in that direction and somehow reached there. When they knocked on the door, a young girl came out. She greeted and welcomed them and said, "You are sent by God, because I was alone and waiting for my mother and father to return, but they are not back. I was afraid to be alone. Please stay with me until my parents return." Next morning, they had to leave, but one of them had fallen in love with that young girl and said, "Her parents haven't returned yet. I can't go until her parents are back." The other 2 tried hard to convince him, but he refused to listen. 2 monks who were left carried on with their journey. Next morning, when they were passing by a village, they got surrounded by a crowd because village was atheistic and did not believe in Buddha. They challenged them to prove what Buddha says is true. One of the great scholars from village arrived and challenged them with his knowledge. One of them accepted the challenge. Other one asked, "What are you doing? Who knows how long it will take? We have to reach monastery." Monk replied, "Even if my whole life is wasted, I will stay here and take challenge. I am devotee of Buddha, and this man has challenged his philosophies. I will convince this village. You can go. In fact, only 1 is needed." It was not just a challenge to Buddha, but it was challenge to monk's ego. So he stayed there. And in the end, only one monk was able to reach his destination. If we see in our lives, then we will find that many people set goals for themselves and then they try to move toward their goal, but only a few of them are able to achieve their goal because most of the people get deviated from their way due to the distractions that come in their way. Therefore, if you want to be successful in your life and want to achieve your goal, then never get distracted from the distractions coming in your way. Only then you will be able to achieve your goal.